Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got the BROLY part. Dude, the second biggest celebration of the year. Time to have a full section of it centered around BROLY. I think the first two Broly movies made a lot of sense. The fact that they were gutsy enough to do BROLY here, I mean, it's not like a summonable banner or something like that, but still, seems like the reception to like this sort of like BROLY part has been good. Does make me think like moving into the 10th year, could we, get Dragon Ball Saga for like one half of anniversary or worldwide or something like that? Like we'll see. Like, hopefully. I think that Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo again would have been fine as one part of one of these celebrations. But I think that this EZA BROLY, pretty good actually. This is a free-to-play character. I think he's gonna be effective. Wait, what? I have 21 stickers all of a sudden? What? When did that happen? What? Dude, what? Like the last time I used a sticker, I had like 3. Huh? I didn't realize I had 20 stickers, dude. Okay. Well, of course, Tech Bio Goatly gets, we're giving him a sticker, man. I didn't realize I have 20. I have 20 left. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Looks a decent little sticker right there. All right. So, in terms of BROLY, I gave him full dodge. I have battles with the community about dodge. It's going to last forever, like literally till the end of time. But no one's going to disagree with a defensive, free-to-play character being full dodge. This is what I would highly encourage. The only thing I could do for BROLY here, I could give him a level 6 gold dodge, but I really would emphasize I've only gotten maybe 15 of those in like 10,000 Whis runs or something like that. I'm gonna go back when the power level system was originally implemented. I looked through all those stats on video. I need to go back and see. It's the orange growth event. I need this because I haven't really done those until the Whis event dropped since then. So I really think I have like over 10,000 runs in the Whis event, and I think I've gotten like 6. Or actually like 16, 15, 14, like somewhere in that range. I think like a little bit into double digits I've gotten of the 6 gold dodge. So that is a very rare equip. I don't want to give it out too much. I do think, 27 dodge for BROLY, should be fine. I think he's going to be okay. He's a nice little filler option, sub option for movie bosses, as well as whatchamacallit, what's the other one? Movie bosses, and then, of course, some uncontrollable power. If we take a look at this right here, these are his 200% leaders, the 2 new leaders of the celebration. So, let's hop in. I think we'll jump into the Tech UI Goku fight. I love that fight for showcases because UI Goku has scripted the super in slot 2, so we could oftentimes see characters up against a really big super attack, after they attack and they're in a good position and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's jump into the Tech UI Goku fight. Alright guys, we are here in an event with Tech Bio BROLY. So one of the big things, I'm just going to go ahead and use Int Broly's domain right here. Let's just get a little bit of juicing up for Bio BROLY. Remember, by using Int Broly's active and getting the domain up, Int Broly is essentially going to function as a support type character, right? Getting the domain up, so Bio BROLY can get a little bit of extra stats from this. Bio BROLY, the way he's going to work is he's going to be he's going to be, probably really good right at the start. And then he's going to just progressively kind of, like, get worse as the fight goes on. And then what's really strange, I want to flip over and highlight this. I guess we got to get this in the video. I don't know. I guess we could go into one of the Immortal fights, and I could just not transform AJL BROLY and not transform Tech BROLY to do AoEs. Dude, turn 10 on this team? You guys understand we don't hit turn 10 on this team, right? Like, you think on a team with, like, EZA TEQ BROLY and Carnival TEQ BROLY, we're hitting turn 10? No. No. The answer is no. So, I don't know what they were doing with that. I do like to show all the character stuff. So, we'll do this run. BROLY does have a guaranteed crit against 2 enemies, so we'll make sure to do that. Although we could do that at the same time we're going for his 10-turn ability. Yeah, we can. Okay. So, let's see. The Carnival BROLY will give us extra stats if he's in slot 2 or 3 with his support. So this will be a good turn for EZA TEQ Bio BROLY right at the start. We actually have a huge monster amount of support up. Link set, maybe a little wonky here. We have Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Revival, Nightmare, and Shattering the Limit. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Bio Goatly is able to give us on this initial turn right here. Remember, we are getting support from EZA TEQ BROLY, or excuse me, we're getting support from Tech Carnival BROLY, and then we're also getting support basically from Int BROLY's domain. So we do have a couple instances of domain actually active for us. Oh! Hidden Potential System Additional Super yet again for LR BROLY. I've gotten good luck with that. And a crit. Look at him go. Sure. All right, Tech BROLY. What do we got? Tech Bio BROLY. Let's see. 5 million. Okay, yeah. I mean, damage is not really his forte. This is a character that is going to be able to handle business defensively. That was a Hidden Potential System Additional normal, right? So we got the Hidden Potential System Additional with him right away. EZA Bio BROLY. That's crazy. Okay. Look, wow, damn, look at this go. Good luck with the Hidden Potentials already. All right, so we're here for our next rotation. Let's just make sure that we don't kill STRUI Goku right there. We want to make sure Bio BROLY is going to get some stuff in. So, with Bio BROLY, right, again, the way he's going to work is he's going to progressively lose, like, damage reduction as the fight goes on, right? So, let's just read his passive real quick. So, he gets 8 ki, 102% attack and defense, and 60% damage reduction at the start of fight. Then he loses 2 ki up to a maximum of -6, loses 20% damage reduction up to a maximum of -60% every 2 turns that pass. He gets 30% damage reduction when facing 1 enemy. He does a guaranteed crit against 2 enemies. He gets 180% attack and defense on Super. He gets 10% HP plus an additional 100% attack at the start of turn, starting from the character's next attacking turn after receiving an attack. So right here, we're going to have an extra 100% attack buff that he didn't have last time. And then that final ability, 100% attack and defense and 40% damage reduction for... well, no, I guess it's permanent, right? Starting from the 10th turn from the character's entry, it's permanent. Once you get to turn 10, he gets 100% attack and defense and 40% damage reduction. So, I mean, if it's a... maybe he could be good in Red Zone movie boss rush, I guess, right? Bio BROLY is actually a Red Zone movie boss rush beast, huh? Now, Bio BROLY is going to have Berserker, but, I mean, you guys do got to understand, especially with this team, it's very difficult to just take damage to get... I think Berserker sucks as a Link, because it's very difficult to just take damage to get it up, right? I mean, like, it can work well, particularly... Oh, nice, super attack dodge, we'll take it. It'll work particularly well, again, 4.4, okay, against, like, Goku and Frieza. Because, like, against the Goku and Frieza fight, you know, notably what I've done several times is I transform with AJO BROLY. AJO BROLY slot 1, turn 1 against Goku and Frieza. He takes, you know, 380k, something like that. Puts us in a Berserker range. And then AJO BROLY plus Cell Max kill Goku and Frieza. Right, something like that is an exact situation where it'll occur. But Berserker will be active, I mean, barely ever. Right, when we're running these characters, like, you know, very effectively and shit's going good. It's just, we're not gonna have Berserker up, unfortunately, so. Okay, let's go ahead and, I guess we'll just double active right here. We'll go ahead and get BROLY transformed, and then I guess we'll just finish this UI Goku off, with Int BROLY's active. We'll keep the domain up, see Bio BROLY with you know, some of the domain support. In the next run we do, at the start of the fight, I'm going to make sure to not... That's a good KO screen, dude. Damn. It's not actually like a KO screen, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, that looks good as a KO screen, right? At the start of the next fight, I probably will not use Int BROLY's domain right away, since, again, it is buffing us. This is probably going to be death, right? I think if Bio BROLY eats this super, I think we're probably gonna die. We do have Int BROLY's revive, actually. Okay, we got him turn 1, which means we could use his revive, so. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so Tech Bio Broly, I mean, his damage reduction right now, yeah, he's only at 50%, right? That's not enough against Tech UI. Alright, let's see. Because Tech UI Goku, again, he is scripted. Well, I don't know if scripted is the correct word, but Tech UI Goku only super attacks in Satu. He only supers in Satu. So. Oh, haha, yeah, okay. So, you know, as the turns go by a little bit, I mean, he starts to take a lot. Alright, we don't dodge it. Okay. We'll get the revive animation in here. So, yeah, it's like Tech Bio Broly right at the start. I mean, he's certainly a floater on this team, for sure. Okay. All right, you know what we could actually do? So, Broly got his revive, which means he gets his massive uncontrollable power support type buff as well. Very rare to see that. Although we need to not... Oh, shit. No, we're not going to kill. Are we going to kill in this rotation? Oh, shit. Maybe let me intentionally chill out. Let me chillax a little bit here. I don't want to kill on this rotation. We do have to make sure EZA TEQ Broly gets 18 key at least, though. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to kill in this rotation. I want to get one more turn out of Bio Broly. Again, remember, UI Goku only super attacks in Slot 2, so we just put Int Broly right there. Int Broly's going to have true type advantage. You know, we'll go for his 12 key. Remember, going with the 12 key, people have been, like, so... I mean, bro, the way they talk about the 12 key, it is still just a 50% proc that he gets a little bit of extra defense. I mean, certainly the little bit of extra defense is nice, but it's also not... Like, on the 18 key, he gets a 50% chance of an extra 100% attack, but on the 12 key, it's a 50% chance of an extra 30% defense. I think I would be on board with, like, only ever going for the 12 key. If it was, like, 50% chance of another 100% defense, now we're cooking. Another hidden potential system additional super. I feel like we get this all the time with Int Broly, man. Listen, if Int Broly wants me to love him, giving me hidden potential system additional supers will satisfy that. That'll get the job done. I'll love a character who's... dude, my additional luck is horrible. If one of these bad boys wants to just always give me hidden potential system additional supers, oh, man. I'm gonna love that shit. All right, I'm glad we held back. Yup, normal. That's what I want. Normal again. Beautiful. He's just following my commands. This is perfect. Good, good, good. We could have easily killed UI Goku right there without trying. But that's, you know, we're not here to kill UI Goku as fast as possible. It's not what we're here for. All right, yeah. EZA TEQ Broly, obviously very good. We have Cell Max as active here. Okay. I don't really care if we die or anything like that. I'm kind of just trying to get some, you know, some footage in. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I mean, we can still do this. Yeah, I'm just really looking to... I mean, Int Broly doesn't even need the super. No, he can. Yeah, we can hit this. I don't care about dying. If I use Cell Max as active, yeah, because see, if I use Cell Max as active and then Int Broly, you know, double supers, he gets a hidden potential system additional super again, I'm just not even going to risk that. I don't mind dying here. I'm just, again, trying to see what Bio Broly can do. Because remember, on this turn, we actually have Int Broly's uncontrollable power support up. It is so rare to get this up. Because the earliest possible turn you could have the support up is on turn 7, which is what we're on right now. He's at 7.5 right there. Okay. So obviously, unless we dodge the super, we are cooked right here. But it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We dodged right there. Another dodge? No. Okay. But yeah, dodge. Dodge is what we want to go with EZA TEQ Bio Broly. I mean, maybe he's not quite as good as I was thinking. He's okay, but he gets clapped hard. I mean, I could live with, oh no, the free-to-play character died to the super or something like that, right? That's not a big deal. But like, Bio Broly was getting pieced up by normals. All right, guys. Here in this run, we'll be able to see the rest of Tech Bio Broly's abilities. So we have him here on turn 1. We'll be able to see his guaranteed crit against 2 enemies. I do want to show that as part of his kit. But then I'm going to skip way ahead until we get to turn 10 as well. So we could see Bio Broly, you know, with his turn 10 buff. Again, I'm not super sure why he has a turn 10 buff, but I mean, it is goofy and fun, I suppose. Yeah, so looking at this character, I think he'll be like okay at the start. Well, I mean, at the start of the fight, he's got 90% damage reduction, right? Turn 1. So like he'll be solid there. It's just that you know, the second turn, like he's still like, oh, no, it's more like he's really good turn 1. Second turn, he's okay. But then after that, it's like he has fallen off. Oh, this dude, it's gonna, guys, it's actually gonna be so hard. Because Cell Max is gonna AoE as well. Well, regardless, okay. Let's get this next rotation of Bio Broly against 2 enemies. Oh, super attack dodge, nice. And then we'll come back. We'll just come back on whatever event I'm on turn 10. I mean, I guess I could just I'll take Cell Max off the team. Because it's like, it's turn 10 with this team is like really hard. It's just, I guess we could go to like burst mode and I could set like the Goku to like plus 5,000% HP or something like that. We could do that. And then it's like we are still fighting a Dokkan event boss that just has basically infinite HP. We could do that. We could do that. That's not like a terrible idea, actually. This run was still important though, because we're going to be able to see Bio Broly with the 2-turn buff up. So sure, let's just go ahead and do this right here. Let's see what Bio Broly will give us in terms of this. Oh, by the way, his super attack effect, I should mention this. This is probably one thing that hurts him a little bit. Like all that damage we saw him take from TEQ Goku's normals, I think his super attack effect has a little bit to do with that. So it's only 50% attack, supreme damage, and then lowers enemy attack. So the fact that the boy is not getting any defense right there kind of hurts. I think looking at him, you know, he's an interesting character, but I don't think they made him good enough. I could live with him dying to TEQ Goku super, no problem, right? That doesn't really bother me. But, like, the normals were devastating for this kid. That now you dodge a super, okay. The normals were completely devastating for him, right? We saw him take 400k from a normal. That was with 50% damage reduction, by the way. 400k from a normal with 50% damage reduction, right? So, or no, that might have been only 30, actually. But, all right, whatever. Anyway. All right, let me just go ahead and skip ahead till turn 10 now. That's just the last part of Tech Bio Broly's kit that we have to see in action. All right, guys. Cell Max did finally finish off Paragus and Broly, but what that does is it takes us to this turn. Oh, damn, no, it's actually turn 9. Oh, yeah. All right, I guess I'll actually just come back, because I would want to do this with the domain up, too. And the thing is, once I throw the domain up, then this Broly dies, and then we're out of here. So, all right, I mean, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just come right back on turn 10 with Bio Broly. No Cell Max on the team. We'll have the domain up. Yeah, we'll come right back. All right, gamers. Here we are. This actually took quite a while. So this should be exactly Bio Broly's 10th turn. So, I mean, these stats, it probably is only for just this singular turn, right? Because it is 100% attack and defense and 40% damage reduction starting from the 10th turn from the character's entry turn once only. So, Bio Broly started on turn 2, so this should be the 10th turn, you know, this should be it right here, this rotation. So, let me just go ahead and drop this. So we got the Kid Buu support up, and we could kind of see what our boy is going to be putting up for us right here. We'll be able to have a guaranteed crit as well, I guess, you know, for fun stuff. Look at the damage we've done to the immortal Broly right there. What the? Okay, sure. All right, so let's just go ahead and slap him here, and let's see what Tech Bio Broly is going to do with that 10th turn buff of his actually up. And whabam. Okay. So here we go. So on this turn, BioBroly's damage reduction is going to be good again. So he's up to 10 million right there. Okay. We do have Kid Buu support up as well. So there we go. There's the EZA TEQ BioBroly. I don't know. I mean, he's not like the worst ever or something like that, but I don't know. I mean, the damage we were taking from TEQ Goku is a little bit concerning. I feel like maybe they could have just made like if BioBroly would do 0 attack stats, but at the same time he was keeping like his 1 turn defense all the time, he'd be way better, right? Like that's just, remember, like the damage and the defense for a lot of these characters is not equal. BioBroly is intended to be like an option for uncontrollable power and movie bosses and stuff like that. We have killer options here, so really all we need is another unit that doesn't really just get obliterated. BioBroly, I think this tech free-to-play BioBroly can do that sometimes. Alright guys, so there was our boy EZA TEQ Bio Goatly. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the boy's details now. So this is the Return of the Demon, BioBroly. Movie bosses category key 3 and 77% of stats, or tech type key 3 and 50% of stats. Passive skill, Indiscriminate Destruction. He gets 8 key and 102% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then 60% damage reduction at the start of turn. Obviously pretty good right there. Then he loses 2 key up to a max of 6, and then 20% damage reduction up to a max of 60% every 2 turns passed. Then he reduces damage received by 30% when facing 1 enemy. So, you know, at turn 1, he'll have 90% damage reduction. Then he's got 70%. Then he's got 50%. But the problem is that, like, the damage reduction is good. But he has, like, no defense, basically, besides that damage reduction. So once you get down to, like, 50% damage reduction, he's a Thanksgiving Day turkey out there, unfortunately. But yeah, he has a 30% damage reduction when facing 1 enemy. He does a guaranteed crit against 2 or more enemies. He gets 180% attack and defense on super attack. He recovers 10% HP and gets an additional 100% attack buff at the start of turn on his next turn after receiving an attack. Then he gets an additional 100% attack and defense and 40% damage reduction starting from the 10th turn from the character's entry turn. It's a fun little ability, but that is very, very difficult to actually get to proc. Just because, I mean, on these uncontrollable power movie bosses teams, I mean, dude, you have, like, these Brolys are killers, dude. Like, you know, like, Tech Carnival Broly and Tech EZA Broly, you are blitzing these fights. And if you have Cell Max, if you have EJL Broly, it gets real nuts, right? Then, BioBroly's 12-key super attack is the Eraser Cannon, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, so 50% attack buff, supreme damage to the enemy, and then lowers enemy attack. Link set is Super Saiyan, the Saiyan lineage, Berserker, Revival, Nightmare, and Shattering the Limit. And then finally, he has a 135% 12-key multiplier. A bit low, but it's not a big deal. I mean, this BioBroly is not meant to really do damage, right? Here's his 200% leaders, just, you know, Int LR Broly and the Tech Carnival Broly. We ran him on the Int LR Broly team because, of course, with Int LR Broly's domain up, we'll see characters look a little bit better in terms of stats. And then finally, here is the his best linking partners. I mean, Harudagarn, sure, is on there, right? But, I mean, remember, these links you see, a lot of it is factoring in Berserker, which, you know, is very, very, very uncommon to have active. So, there we go. There is the BioBroly. Oh, gotta just take a look at his categories first. He doesn't have too many teams, though. So, he, of course, is on the Resurrected Warrior category team. So, we have, you know, the new LR BioBroly characters. Next video will be LR BioBroly, I think. Resurrected Warrior category. Our boy is also on the Movie Bosses category team. So Movie Bosses is back in a major way. I mean, you know, we've had many premium LRs this year, right? 2 Dokkan Fest LRs, a Carnival LR, and then that Yellow Coin LR, which is, you know, Carnival level Cell Max. So Movie Bosses is back. Movie Bosses, every year, like, Movie Bosses had to have been a good team at some point during, like, every single year of Dokkan since, like, Physical Cooler, like, since Movie Bosses was a category, right? So 2018, I would say Movie Bosses was probably a legitimate team at some point during a calendar year every year since 2018. They just always go back to, like, if you look and it's like, oh man, 6 months since a Movie Boss character, you know they're about to drop. I remember that literally happened with Turles. I was talking about that, like, we haven't had Movie Boss characters in a while. We're getting one soon, and then, like, Turles dropped. So there's Movie Boss. BROLY, of course, is also an artificial life form. I don't think he would help out too much in that Beast Gohan artificial life form mission, if anyone's having trouble with that. And then finally, BROLY is on the uncontrollable power category. They introduced this new category, you know, for the Brolys to be able to make some noise with, which has become a good team. I probably could do a new video on uncontrollable power after the part 2 characters and, you know, the part 3 characters with BROLY. Again, uncontrollable power at a pretty good spot. So let me know what you guys think of EZA TEQ BROLY. Love you guys. Mwah! Catch y'all next time.